Arthur and the Rat. Once there was a young rat named Arthur who could never make up his mind. Whenever his friends asked him if he would like to go out with them, he would only answer, "I don't know." He would say yes or no either. He would always shirk making a choice. His aunt Helen said to him, "Now look here. No one is going to care for you if you carry on like this. You have no more mind than a blade of grass." One rainy day, the rats heard a great noise in the loft. The pine rafters were all rotten, so that the barn was rather unsafe. At last the joists gave way and fell to the ground. The walls shook and all the rats' hair stood on end with fear and horror. "This won't do," said the captain. "I'll send out scouts to search for a new home." Within 5 hours, the 10 scouts came back and said, "We found a stone house where there is a room and a board for us all. There is a kindly horse named Nelly, a cow, a calf, and a garden with an elm tree." The rats crawled out of their little houses and stood on the floor in a long line. Just then the old one saw Arthur. "Stop!" he ordered coarsely. "You are coming, of course?" "I'm not certain," said Arthur, undaunted. "The roof may not come down yet." "Well," said the angry old rat, "we can't wait for you to join us. Right about face. March." Arthur stood and watched them hurry away. "I think I'll go tomorrow," he calmly said to himself. But then again, "I don't know. It's so nice and snug here." That night there was a big crash. In the morning, some men, with some boys and girls, rode up and looked at the barn. One of them moved a board, and he saw a young rat, quite dead, half in half, out of his hole. Thus the shirker got his due. Kit, the quick little kitten, thinks it bit a pretty big fish. Dress. Many of Jeff's best friends slept in mesh tents in pleasant weather. Trap. The harrowing black cat dashes at any man and lands on the plate carriage. Lot. The honest swan stops and acknowledges the fox dogging the bothered wasp. Strut. Mother loves butter that comes from the southern countryside. Food. The butcher should put the pudding in the wooden nook to cook. Bath. Can't halve the stuff asked to transfer to the enchanted castle in France. Cloth. Lawrence often offers Ross a Florida orange and horribly strong, frothy Boston coffee. Nurse. The early bird preferred the earthy worm. Fleas. These unique machines teach people to speak and reason. Face. The raven waits until the late day for the great wave to break. Palm. Father and Ma said to calm the facade in the Nevada Plaza. Thought. The small walrus caught the hawk in the salty water. Goat. The rose slowly grows in Owen's old grove. Goose. Beautiful music booms and humans move to the groove. Price. The shy writer types a night to fight the silence in my mind. Choice. The spoiled boy hoists the toy from the soil. Mouth. Mountains of flowers crowd the grounds about the house. Near. Dearie's fear seriously interferes with her ideal career. Square. Beware the scarce fairies, rare Mars and scary prairie bears. Start. The Sahara Party marvels are the far star on the safari. North. Laura's warm aura reforms Thor's horse for the important war. Force. The adorable boar snores hoarsely and notoriously hoards imported pork. Cure. The tourist endures rural tours of Europe and procedures gourmand bourbon. Happy. The coffee, salami, spaghetti, and macaroni are ready. Letter. Sugar covers the tiger's whiskers. Comma. Bertha's and Cinderella's saga is a drama. Okay, and then the R. Richard, Wilbur, and Harry are running around the teacher's river. L. Linda and Ellie pull belly muscles, laughing laboriously. And G. The singing mockingbird is swinging on the ring and dings the awning. TH. The T-Spains gather and breathe 3 authentic breaths together. H. Harry and Hilary happily harvest heaps of herbs behind the beef. Yod. The cute, deaful blue cuckoo resumes cooing stable tunes enthusiastically. W. Will and Drew whistle when the wind blows between the whimsical weeping willows. ING. Mrs. Fanning is walking and hiking in Wyoming. S. Susie lives in her sister's house on Easy Street with her Siamese cats and Siberian Husky dog. I speak Slovak, then English, just a bit German, and understanding Czech really well and speaking Czech. Actually, maybe it started at kindergarten. So just like the basics of English, the colors and animals and such a stuff. And then I would say in the primary school, then in high school. And we're not taught English now in university. So
You're not?
but sometimes I was taking outside courses. Right now I'm studying at university. If our studies were split into like bachelor degree and master degree, I would have my bachelor right now. But we are studying like it's a complex one, like for 5 years. So this was my third year at university.
Okay. And what is that occupation will be? What are you studying?
Speech therapy.
And do you want to be a speech language pathologist?
Yeah, I would love to. You get tranquil and notice what are the needs I really, what are the basic needs I can live with, like not fussing around with stuff that is not important. I think this is the way how to see like a person can live with less stuff and less things and be happy.
Do you feel like you've discovered that? Has that happened for you?
Until now, I think, yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
I'm happy, and I do not need to worry about so much stuff because when I'm at home, I'm doing so many things, and sometimes it's getting out of my control. So maybe it's better to just set down the goals, like I want to eat, I want to sleep somewhere, and so on, and not making any other big decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Takže dneska s môjim priateľom Patrikom sa ideme okúpať do oceánu a veľmi sa na to tešíme, pretože počasie tu nebolo vždycky najlepšie, ale dneska je krásne slnečno. A potom by sme sa veľmi radi niekde utáborili, niekde za kopcami, rozložili si tam stan a pozerali na zapadajúce slnko a navarili si nejakú večeru. A tešíme sa na čas strávený spoločne.